All right. We are live once again, coming at you from the CRL network here on this Friday night for the Truck Series at Darlington. The track Too Tough to Tame. The Throwback 150, 100% race, 135 laps. And we're loading in here. We see Serving Cone is on the pole with Chevy Man on the outside pole. We're about to go green as well as we load in the booth with me as always, is Train, and we also have Chase Dreamer back in the booth once again.
Yes,
I want
sir.
to thank y'all, by the way, for taking care of that last night while I was on track. That was a great broadcast you guys held. Heard a lot of good feedback from everyone in there too, and Nixium as well for coming in there.
Oh yeah,
As we are green.
it's always fun to be in the booth, flash you guys. Even if you're on the track and it's just me and Train up here.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
we're green already, and we're seeing some uh, lag. I'm seeing a lot of lag here.
I'm loading in right now,
What
so I'll
the
be able to see
fuck?
it as well.
What's all
Well,
this lag?
Okay, okay,
Oh,
y'all are seeing it
pardon my
too.
French.
Okay.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Y'all are seeing the lag too, though,
I,
right?
I
Okay, I
haven't
was
seen
making sure
I haven't
it
seen
wasn't
it
me.
yet because I'm still loading in, but I'll let you know if I see the lag as well.
Oh,
Well,
Uh,
they're stopped now. I think there's a caution out.
probably due to
But
lag.
yeah, interesting start to this race. That
what
was
in the
very weird.
world? I definitely missed the lag, so
Yeah,
that's
I'm glad it's on and train saw it as well because I thought I was about to lose connection. So
Yeah, pardon my
that's good.
French, guys. I really apologize for saying that. I just like it caught me way off guard. I was like, whoa.
Well, to be fair, that was some pretty shocking lag. I haven't think I've ever seen that loading into a
No,
lobby before.
that was
what happened,
insane.
fellas. You gotta tell me what I missed. I missed it.
The Chevy was in second in the 20, and he just starts. It flips him around 180 degrees, and he's driving backwards in second.
Oh,
And then
that's
there's a
sick.
crash, and the caution comes out, but the cars are just acting weird.
Gotcha. Looks like Cervical was driving to the rear. Maybe he's the one that was lagging. That's y'all
Yeah,
been
very
seeing.
possible.
Because now he's in the very
Green flag
back.
back out.
Oh, somebody already got a stripe. I think that was the 20 of Chevy getting his first stripe of tonight. Oh, there's his second and third. Yeah, he's getting them all in the first turn, so it's always good to get them out early, I guess.
Looks like we're good now. Seeing a little bit of wall contact for 22.
That's a good.
Uh,
Oh, Chevy got loose off four. Oh my goodness, he's spinning on the front stretch. Single car accident. I was about to say he looked like he was good, but him in that
believe
beautiful,
we've
beautiful
believe
15.
we've lost B Train in the booth as well. There he is. He's
Yeah, he
back.
did.
Yeah, just a little bit of issues here at the start, but
Yeah. I was gonna say that the looked like the 20 of Chevy in that beautiful 15 of Drake throwing it back. Looks like it's the skull. It's the skull throwback of what Drake is running tonight. Beautiful truck.
yeah, let's take a look at that real quick here. The number team of Drake here.
Yep,
Yeah,
15.
wow, yeah, that is the classic Skull Bandit.
And then we've got the 24 Nixon, which I like his. I like his too. I don't know what it is or what he's throwing it back to. I'm not sure, but maybe y'all can tell me which one he's throwing it back to. I'm about to get in there right now, as a matter of fact. I'm in the Discord, Trent.
But look what we're seeing here. The 22 of Master Mike here is challenging Heathen for this lead.
I'm running around with Jay Grant of this beautiful This beautiful Dell Earnhardt Sr. throwback looks beautiful tonight. Is that Asphalt Gator up there running for the lead right now with Master Mike?
Sorry about that. I've been talking there for a minute. I jumped from Discord and lost audio, but all right. We just see a crash. Oh, LA Fatality
Oh,
has hit the wall.
oh, he got.
But yeah, I was actually calling the race here up front, and yes, that's Asphalt Gator leading right now.
Go on, Gator, buddy. 17 of Heathens on this bumper. He has a beautiful throwback as well. Heathen does. I just got on the radio that the 17 has ran the wrong preset. Sorry to cut you off, train. And then
Oh wow.
the 92 Jake Grant just got used up by serving cone. So there's already some short track racing tempers flaring tonight. So that's always fun.
Oh yeah. Look at this, guys. The 18 back out in front once again. And did we get a word on what the preset is for that 17? Because he's definitely struggling.
I did not get the word on what preset he was. I can get a reassurance right here. What? I think he ran a 7. So I think that's the preset that he is on right now is a 7.
I think he's starting to find out that might be. Although I think the 18 is on a 7 as well. So not quite sure what the struggle is for the 17, but I'm watching it here. The back end is definitely kicking out on him pretty good.
Yeah, the 33 of Ashbass is right behind him. I thought for sure Gator was going to stay out there and not let anybody pass him, but looks like he's getting a little tied off of 4. So
I know it's early to say, and we're not doing any picks for the race yet, but do y'all think we might see a different winner than we're used to here with what we're seeing so far?
oh man, wouldn't that be some crazy? It's possible, man. This is a tough track. The 18, the 33 of Ashbass got real loose off turn 4. What I was saying was that 18 has really impressed me a lot. I know he runs good everywhere we go, but right now he's running up in the top 3 right now, holding back the 24 of Nixie and the 32 of who is that? Cowboy Nations.
Oh man, well, for starters, I mean you have to develop and get in the rhythm of this track. This track is all about rhythm and building momentum. So that's very important. You also want to make sure that when those tires wear, that you're not getting loose out. So you want to definitely have the right changes if you're on a looser preset at the start. I mean, yeah, it's basically avoiding that wall as much as you can. Now, pretty much any winner at this place in real life and not, you're gonna tag that wall at some point and still be able to win this race. It's just Darlington. You're gonna get in the wall some, but the less that you do that, the more you raise your chances of winning the race.
Good key.
I
Yeah.
like that segment. I like that segment for
Looks like the
sure. Yeah.
16 of Zach's going down pit road. He got heavy front end damage. We must have missed where, not to cut you off, sorry, Flash. But he got
Oh,
some
go ahead.
heavy front end damage. Uh, Possibly, smoked the wall. Probably getting a little loose as he has a beautiful throwback to his favorite driver, Kevin Harvick, when he drove, the 29 car.
Yeah, I believe that is the 2003. Well, 2003 was the first year I believe he ran that Goodrich paint scheme, that style. I believe he ran that until 2005 and partially 2006. So that's a nice throwback that he designed there. It looks great.
It is. I think LA Fatality just came off pit road. I don't know if it's fuel window time. I don't think those are scheduled pit stops. I think they're just trying to fix their damage. But has anybody got some information for me on that 24 car of Nixium and what he's throwing that one back to? I still don't know.
Uh, that one, Oh, you know what? I believe that might, and I can't think of which one, but that might be a Days of Thunder car. Maybe the City Chevrolet. Um, because Heathen has got that mellow yellow car, which could either be Kyle Petty or the throwback to Days of Thunder as well. So that might be what we're seeing.
I got you. It is a
Yes.
fantastic movie. I'm surprised if I was in this field. I think I would customize me a Talladega Nights paint scheme. I don't know which one. Probably the me one. As Flash known that I drove the Wonder Bridge one last season at Talladega.
Yeah, and you speaking of the Wonder Bread one, that 26 truck ran that here.
Yep.
I believe last season. Forget who was in that car, but I remember the paint scheme. It was the 26 Wonder Bread.
Yep. That's why I was thinking about it because I remember somebody actually made a truck of a throwback of Talladega Nights of the Wonder Bread car, which is pretty awesome.
I always thought the funniest paint scheme on that movie was the laughing clown malt liquor.
At the beginning of the movie.
The beginning of the movie, that was hilarious. Whew. And 184 average? That means you know that when that happened, you know that car was pushing 200 going into the corner. That's insane. Yeah, a lot of people forget how fast these cars were around that time, 2014 to 2016. It was Jeff Gordon, I believe, in 2014, I think, or 15. He set a lap, the fastest modern era lap in NASCAR in Michigan at over 206 miles an hour in qualifying average. Before all these changes with the aero packages that we've had recently. Wow. Yeah, he's won the Southern 500 as well, hasn't he? Yes.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
guys, we're seeing most of these guys have come down for their scheduled green flag pit stop in this stage. We
Yep.
have 11 laps remaining in the stage. Haspass is our current leader. He has not pitted yet.
He has not, and I just seen the 24 of Nixium just come off pit road as well with the 20 of CRL Chevy. I'm not sure if that's for position because I know Chevy had some terrible luck at the beginning of this race when he hit the inside wall on the front stretch. So see where he lines back up. There's another car coming down pit road right now. It's the 15 of Drake. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
yep. Yeah, that is. Wow. Yeah, that's, I believe, just some quick math. That's 20, 23,000 and some change. Yeah.
Ooh, the 9.2's in the wall.
Is it 20?
I just got word that both the leaders are pitting, so Haspass is
20,086.
coming down pit road, and who else? I think
Haspass was the leader at the time of pit, and I will watch it here. He's pitting on the stream I'm watching with Heathen right now, and we'll see if anyone cycles around. I believe he's going to be the last one. Actually, no, we have it cycled back around here to the leader. One
I'm here.
issue with that tonight is everybody mostly is in custom trucks, so
yeah, you're gonna have to really pay attention to the names. But I got one of the custom drivers in my ear right now, and he is not happy with the 24 of how he just drove it in there on him on turn 3 and tried to pass him on the bottom side. So, like I said, tempers are flaring just a little bit here at the beginning of this short track race at Darlington. And it is so hard to pass here as well, so. But I wouldn't pass in
looks
turn
like
3
the
and 4,
3
I
of
don't
Storm
think.
was actually our leader there for a minute. He just came down and got his pit service.
With the 9.2 looking inside of the 32. Oh, the 24 is going to give the 92 of Jake Grant a shot right there. It was a whole checkup because I think the 32 got into the wall just a tad bit and checked everybody up.
Well, after pit stops, the 33 of Haspass is still out front, and he has about a 4-second lead over Serving Cone right now. Heathen in 3rd, Cowboy 4th, Jay Grant 5th.
I got you. Yeah, and as we see, the 16 of Zach is trying to get around the leader right now, trying to get his lap back so he's not a lap down, if not 2 laps down. So he's trying everything. He's looking to the inside right now on the backstretch. Coming into.
I'm hearing here that the 33 of Haspass took 2 tires. That is his strategy to try to win this stage, and you can see that truck is not handling like he wants it to all the way as the 23 is tracking him down. But we only have 3 laps remaining when we come back to the line here. We just crossed 4 to go.
And it's great that you mentioned that 23 of Cervico because he got stuck in the back for a little bit after that initial start because I guess a lag issue, and he didn't make too many friends coming all the way back up to the front. So we'll see how that works out as Hash just smokes the wall.
Yeah, and that 23 is there, but we're coming to this time by. It's 3 laps remaining, but that 23 is going to be there And Haas is really going to have to block here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it for 3
Yeah.
laps.
Oh, the lap car, Zach's in the wall. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, he comes down and tags the 23 of serving cone. I know
That was almost disaster.
Yeah, he didn't want that to happen. He was trying to get around Haas for the longest to get his lap back. But serving cone was there and possibly caused Zach from getting his lap right there.
Look at that on the outside. The 23 of serving cone is going to try to pass for the lead with 2 laps remaining in the stage. Yeah, it's still going to work out for Haas here. I think he's going to get second in the stage unless Heathen can catch him as we are coming up on 1 to go.
Yeah, I'm running around with Heathen right now, and he's getting bigger and bigger. And Heathen's Fisher, as Haspass, I think, tagged the wall again out of 3 and 4.
Well, we are on the last lap of stage 1, and it's all the 23 of serving cone as he tags the wall hard too. I think he's got a big enough lead, but he's going to have to fix that damage on the pit stop. Yeah, the 33 caught him a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to do anything as we come off of 4 here. Serving cone is going to come to the line and win the first stage here.
Serving cone.
Depends. This is not a long race here. We're already 40 laps through of 134. So we have 94 to go. It's going to be close for him. We have 40 minutes or so till he normally has to leave at midnight for his playoff races. So we'll see if he can finish this one out. I don't know. We saw what he said for our chat, if he's going to make it or if he's starting parking for the final. We'll have to find that out, but it was Serving Cone winning the stage, Haspass second, Heathen third, Jay Grant fourth, Nixium finishes in fifth, Cowboy sixth, Chevy seventh, Loading in eighth, Asphalt Gator ninth, and Drake 10th. 11th is Storm on the lead lap. 1 lap down is LA Fatality. He will get the wave around in 12th.
Yeah, and as I was saying, the
is
stage
Master
winner
Mike.
did not make a lot of friends moving his way up to the front. So we'll see how that works out for him. But I don't know, man. You just got to be patient. This is all about patience, and right now he has 0. So
Yeah, what was he that you said that did he make contact with Jay Grant there, or was that you said the 24
Yes.
a minute ago?
Oh,
Okay, so it was the 23
well,
then.
no,
Okay.
the 23 made contact with Jay Grant earlier in the stage, but then the 24 and the 92 didn't see eye to eye when they were racing with Cowboy as well.
Well, here we are, green for stage 2
there's
here.
gonna be
Thank
a
y'all for
caution.
tuning in as we see a big crash in the mid-pack.
It's like Cowboy
20
involved.
of Chevys involved. Cowboy, heavy damage on that truck.
Yeah, he smoked the wall, the outside wall coming out of turn 2. It's so so narrow out there, and he just, oh man.
That is an in-game caution out here in stage 2. The biggest, I believe that was 11 or 12 laps by Ned Jarrett in 1964. Okay.
15
So I was around that.
laps. Oof. I remember watching a documentary and they were talking about that, so yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Yep, he because the tires were melting off so bad, he used truck tires for the race and didn't have
Just
to change
smart.
them the whole race. It
Smart.
was quite a bit slower, but he didn't have to change the tires, so he made up all that time and then some.
And won the race by 15 laps as we go back green right here. The 3 of y'all's boy, Storm on the outside of the 23 of Cone. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
but he tags the wall.
Nah, he smoked the wall on the outside. I shouldn't have talked about him. That's my fault, Storm. I'll take that. Oh man, the 33 is coming back down the racetrack. Oh my goodness, that was almost disastrous. They're still wrecking. I think it's going to be a caution to 33 to 38. Who else is back there? They were all wrecking just now. Looked like the 33 couldn't get the truck to stay straight. It was just ping-ponging off everybody in the wall. And
Yeah, we see
eventually...
it here. They're back rolling, but I believe we should see a manual at the line. Oh, there's another crash. Cowboys involved in it. The 92 of Grant hits the 20 of Chevy there around.
Chevy. If that wasn't a caution before, there'll definitely be a big caution now. So...
And yeah, it looks like we are
we're under a
manual.
manual caution.
Yep.
Yep, manual
Most
is
laps
out.
led at Darlington, huh?
You didn't make a joke this time? Dang it, I wasn't listening. Like you did with Greg Piffle or whatever you said just last night. Yeah.
23 is slow on track.
Yeah, I think he's checking his Wi-Fi. I was gonna say that.
So the man in black led the most laps at the lady in black. Makes sense.
I would have got that question right. I just didn't answer. I was talking about the 23. I know. Don't give me enough time to answer, Train, you know? You give me like 3 seconds.
Guys, you want to hear something interesting here? This pit stop is going to put them right on the fuel window. There's going to be 30 to go at the line, and you get about 29 laps of fuel. So, can they save a lap
They're
here?
Gonna save a lap?
How is fuel saving? Yeah, that's the question.
I got word that the 92 is 2 laps short. So...
going to be close because I think once they go green, that'll cycle to about a lap short, maybe less even. If you maybe put it down into third or fourth throughout the cautions here.
Yep.
Or the caution laps.
The 38 of loading and Haspass are still on pit road. They must have heavy damage to repair. Slow pit stop for them.
Yeah, currently we're gonna have the 24 of Nixium out front with Fatality second in that 51, and then Heathen is third.
They will be choosing this time, so if you're running this race, where you start? You start on that bottom, or you start on the outside? Flash or Train?
Yeah, I was about to say I pretty much want the outside.
The outside?
Unless it's a situation of 2 tires and I feel comfortable on 2, I might take the bottom just because I feel like if somebody else spins their tires on the top, you might can drive away from both lanes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be the only situation I could see taking the bottom. But
I got
other than that, top.
The 24 stayed to the bottom, let the 51 of LA Fatality go to the outside. He has his Days of Thunder buddy behind him, Heathen, on that bottom side. So,
Okay, well, that's pretty interesting. Maybe they feel like they'll just get a good enough jump to get in front of the 51, both of them, possibly.
They also have the 22 of Master Mike behind the 51 of LA Fatality. In a throwback Sunoco car, looks like. I'm not too sure if that's what he was going for, but he used the colors that, so I'm gonna call that one the Sunoco car, or truck.
Yeah, and we saw him pretty quick here early on in the first stage. He showed some speed, so I want to see what he can do here on this restart as we are back under green.
Heathen did not get a good start at all. He allowed the 51 and the 22 and the 32 and the 20 all get by him. He's going to be jumping back to 5th, I think, off that restart.
Yeah, we looked at it here. It looked like he was in the wrong gear. It looked like he started in 3rd gear.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Yep. Clean first lap of this restart here as they get back rolling. Remember, this is a pretty short race, so you're kind of always feeling like you have to go. Because, yeah, I mean, after this stage, let's see. This time by, we have
32 just got
We'll
loose
have
off
20.
2.
We'll have 26 in this stage, and then we'll be down
Ooh.
to about a 50-lap final stage or so.
Wow. Yeah, this is really a short race. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than what it is. So, definitely interesting. The 20 tried to pass the 32 Cowboy on the outside and 3 and 4, but got into the wall. As we see LA Fatality passing. No, he said most laps led.
Laps led.
LA Fatality, I think, is out in the front. He got the run on the inside of Nixium. Coming out of the 3 and 4. Oh.
Yeah, and that's how quickly stuff happens here at Darlington.
Oh,
a lead of a second can
they're
evaporate or grow in a matter of a lap.
Oh my goodness, they're still hating each other. This is gonna be a big
wreck.
Big
God.
Wreck. Yep, I knew it was happening.
I go to it on camera.
The 22 of Madison might be the 24 of Nixon were just beating each other's doors off, and it caused a big old wreck right there.
Yeah, I'm sitting here talking about, the lead that Fatality was. I see his truck, and then I go on camera as you're talking, and I just see trucks sliding everywhere. I'm like, okay, it's happening.
No caution. I got the word there will not be a caution for that, so we're going to stay green.
All right.
There was only one car spinning, which I think was the 24 Nixium, and everybody else avoided him, so tough break for Nixium and the 24 machine.
I also, yeah, you're talking about that. It made me think of, I believe it was the first race ever at Darlington, or one of them. The biggest wreck in NASCAR history happened as well. And I believe it was nearly 40 cars involved.
What happened, Flash? I missed that, buddy. Biggest wreck was how many cars?
You can, yeah, I believe it's nearly 40, and you can actually see a clip of it on YouTube.
My
they
goodness.
have, it's
40 cars. Now the question is, did they all 40 of them have DNFs, or did some of them come back out?
I believe the majority of them were out of it, yeah.
Wow. That's not when they used to run 43, the 38s in the wall. I think he had a little help from the 18 right there of Asphalt Gator. As Asphalt Gator is swerving all over the place, to the 92, it looks like just a little bit. But the 92 stays straight, and he makes the clean pass on the 18. Is that when they used to have 43 car fields, Flash? So.
No, this was one of the first races at Darlington, and I believe it was nearly 70 cars.
70. Woof.
75.
Okay, 75 cars. That is wild, boy.
And this was in days of no seat, of them not even wearing seatbelts in the car. Oh wow!
3 got involved. I have no idea.
I think we're still green.
There's only one around. So
yep, we will stay green.
I doubt there's any caution coming out that. So another tough break for the 22 and 23. So that is a tough break, but we're gonna stay green, and LA Fatality still out front.
Yeah, 51 of Fatality is figuring this place out. It seems like doing a great job so far.
Never mind, fellas.
It looks like, yep,
we are gonna have a manual caution. That doesn't make no sense, fellas. I'm just saying. There shouldn't have been a caution there. That's just my input. One was spinning sideways, the other one was in the wall. They stay straight, but we're gonna throw a manual out here, so we'll see how it goes. It definitely fills up the fuel window.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
16 of Zach in that hard throwback. I gotta keep saying that because the thing is beautiful. That's along with that Dale Senior throwback. You know me, I'm a huge
I have
Dale
to
Senior
say,
fan.
I know they're both Goodrich, but both of them are two of my favorite schemes on track. Other than, I have to say, I really like the 15 of Drake's Skull Bandit. It's always been one of my favorite schemes.
Skull Bandit, it definitely is good. The 17's not
And I
bad.
know Heathen's gonna have something to say. The 17 looks.
The
We said
17
at the same
looks
time.
good, but
17's
I think that's the most overused paint scheme ever in NASCAR. That's just my opinion.
yeah, a lot of people use it.
I think he could have done something a lot better, but that's just me. You know, he has his things, but it looks good. Don't worry, Heathen. It looks good.
Well, I tell you how he can make it look better, and that would be in victory lane. That would make it look a lot better for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, for
For
sure.
him. But
I
we've
don't
got a
know.
lot of interesting throwbacks.
I
For
want
sure.
to see first time winner here tonight, boys. I don't know about you. I want to see that 15 in the victory lane. I want to see that 18 in the victory lane. Cowboy got a little scared right there, side by side coming in the pit road. You know that's it's a little risky right there, buddy. We already talked about that once before. But it's all good, man.
Yep.
As they're drag racing down pit road, rubbing his racing, I suppose, down pit road. All right, boys, going back to that caution. I know y'all call a lot of races and stuff, and I know y'all know the rules. Was that a good caution to throw, or would y'all let that thing go green? In my personal opinion, I would let it go green because there's only one car spinning
Yeah.
around.
Well, I will say it did seem like a later call there.
Yeah, it was definitely a
For
later
the
call.
caution. Um, so I'm not really sure if we missed anyone else because I believe if it's two cars on the same lap or so, it's also considered one if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if we missed maybe somebody going around there, but from what we could tell, it was just that one. So yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
Yeah, I mean, if
No.
I was in this race and I was driving, I don't think I would have caught the caution. But that's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's for sure. I'm sure some of these guys don't mind it though, and others do.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of these guys
Sure.
wanted to get some fresh tires, and other guys were hoping this thing kept going green.
Stayed green.
Especially
I know
that
that
51
51
fatality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because he had a good margin. Oh, that was so close to the 51. Almost didn't make it to the bottom right there. It could have cost him still big right there if he didn't make his lane choice before the line. He would have had to go to the rear of the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a costly penalty, especially at this track. Passing is so difficult without having to make contact. About to go green here.
Yeah, just got word that the 51 didn't make the bottom clean, but that was scary close. So we'll see. I mean, if he took the toss shot, I think that would have been a better choice, anyways. But he had the preferred line, I thought, here at Darlington. But oh my goodness, they're going 3 wide to 32.
Oh, and it's
Oh
already
my
contact.
Goodness. 3 wide in turn 1. That does not work here, boys, at Darlington. As the 32 smashes the wall.
Cowboy getting to make friends with that outside wall. That was hard contact for him.
Yeah, I think he used up all over the 18 though on that restart. So I mean, hey, this is what it is, payback. You know what I'm saying? It comes and bites karma. That's it.
Well, I have a question for both of y'all. What we can talk a little bit about the history of your guys' league races here that y'all have been a part of. What can you say? Like, do you like this place? Do either of you have much history here, racing in different leagues? And
I'll let you have this one, Train. I'll let you go first. No, I'll let you go first. Nah, you're good. Nah, you're good, buddy. I'll just playing with you. Oh, the 18 starting the wall. Sorry about that. It's 3 wide back there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Train. I'm not going to cut you off anymore. The 33 hash pass is in the wall. 24 to get by him.
Yeah, Train, yeah, you make a good point. I mean, the track is so narrow, you see it from the dotted line up to the wall. That's the only part of the surface. It looks wide, but you don't want to run below that white dotted line and try to make any kind of pass. So you really only have maybe 2 lanes. You can run 2 wide here, but that is it. That's all you want to do, and you don't even really want to do that.
I like.
So you definitely can block.
I like.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. Who's on the apron with that? That has to be the 20 Chevy right there, just running around the bottom of the little yellow line. But look
And
at.
he's got a pack of trucks behind him coming up on him.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he's gonna slow down to 15. The 22 is gonna go inside. Slide job on the 15. Crazy. Nick's gonna try to make that spot, but he's gonna lose 1, 2 spots to the 15 that's directing a 33 a hash pass. He was just trying to get around, but it cost him. As I think the 33 hash pass just smoked the wall.
It's one of the best tracks in the circuit to race with the trucks on a Friday night. All this intense racing, bumping and banging we're seeing right now.
Oh yeah. And going back to your
Wow, they're coming out of the woodworks in support for Heathen losing this race.
yeah, that's his favorite fan. That's the little bro right there, Peter Griffin 248. That's the little bro right there. It's good to see him in the stream tonight.
Oh, so that is, yeah.
You know how much he loves Heathen, and how much Heathen loves little bro. So, but now going back to your question, Flash, about league racing, I absolutely love Darlington. The only time I ever won this track in the league was Heat 3. I haven't won in the league race here ever since Heat 3, but you know, it's a love-hate kind of racetrack. You know, it's sort of kind of a one-lane track. It's such that you can't get below the yellow line. The 24 had enough of the 22. And just gives him a little check, and then he goes into the wall. Now I think somebody just hit him in the rear end. Might be at the 33 a half.
Oh, and the 22's around.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's
Oh,
another
and they
car.
collects another car there. The 38 of loading, yeah, he cannot catch a break. He's been caught up in a few crashes that were not of his making tonight. Now, as I was watching that too, there was some contact here between the 3 and the 23, right. And now the 32 comes in the picture as they're believe they're racing back to the line here.
There will be a manual caution I just got where there's be a manual out of that big collision of stuff happening. So.
Well, yeah. And Chase mentioned it earlier. He's not making any friends out here, that's for sure. Yeah, he made some contact with the 3 of Storm getting by him as well.
That 23 is driving. I don't know if he's driving, trying to drive as fast as he can to get his race over as fast as possible. But, yeah, he's, 17's not coming down. The 3's not coming down.
Interesting call.
The 15's not coming down. The 18's not coming down. There's 4 cars that I think that have stayed out. Very interesting call. The 17 of Heathen, the 3 of Storm, 15 of Drake.
Oh. Not to interrupt you, I can tell you why. We have 4 to go as they're pitting. They're gonna pick with 3 to go. We're going green. It's gonna be a green-white checker for the stage win. So that makes sense. Some of these guys staying out.
It's very interesting that this caution has came out because there's no manual, so we're 5 to go. But the caution came out with 6.
Right on the edge, yeah.
So it's a very close call. You know, it could have went either way. They could have not called a caution and just raced the rest of the straights out, or call a caution like they have and go green with a green white checker. But I don't see them finishing this. I don't see them finishing these laps. I think there's going to be a big caution with these guys who are pitted, and they're going to drive way over their head, trying to get back to the front, and just going to cause a big old caution. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yep, we're gonna choose here at the line. We're gonna see what they decide to do.
Gotta take this time though, man. It's been fun this whole week. Being in the booth with Flash and Train. While Train was in the car Wednesday, Flash was up here with me, and then last night Flash is on the track, and Train and I were in the booth. So,
Yep.
oh, and Lucas and I don't know if Storm made it. I think Storm did make it Wednesday as well. So,
Yep.
we had a good night. But yeah, man, I'm just ready to go back racing. I'm gonna miss y'all, but I'll keep y'all in my thoughts as I'm racing.
I know you're itching to put that helmet back on and come out and turn some laps. with
Turn
you
some
guys.
laps there, especially next week when we go to Kansas for Cup. I think we're going to Charlotte for Xfinity. I'm not sure where we're heading for trucks, but anywhere's great besides road course, of course. But I'm just biased when it comes to road courses. As they get going,
Oh, we are green.
the 18th
A
gets
little bit of tire spin.
Yeah, he got a huge restart, but he can't pass that 3 car until he passes the line, which is going to cost him a position. The 32's in the wall already. Oh, man.
17 leading the way as we're gonna be on the backstretch here,
Oh,
coming
man.
to the white flag, and we're seeing all kinds of stuff going on
Oh, yeah.
back here.
Somebody smoked the wall, checked up the whole field. I got to see where my boy the 92 is running. Oh, the 3 is moving the 17 out the way. He said, "Excuse me, sir, I got somewhere to be there side by side down the front stretch." I think
White flag.
this is the last lap of the
Is
race.
Storm gonna win this
Storm
stage?
just
He is-
made.
Oh!
God, he just got. Woo! He just caused a huge
Big
break.
crash here.
That
And
3.
they are racing back though. Did it
I just
throw it?
I just
It threw
don't.
it. Yep.
My goodness, did anybody catch what that 3 car just caused, man? Holy smokes.
Going for that stage win. It would have been his first stage win. He went for it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure the 17 was really upset at first, but then he ends up getting the stage win, so he's probably not too worried about it. But I think a few of these other guys might not like that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people.
Storm finishes third, though, in the stage.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna be happy about that move that the 3 just caused to cause it. I'm here on the Reddit that there's a lot of bickering going back and forth with the 3 and the 17. So even though the 17 won the stage, he's still not happy with that 3 car.
Yeah, Heathen wins the stage, Cowboy second, Storm third, Drake fourth, Nixium fifth, Grant sixth, Mike seventh, Chevy set eighth, Loading ninth, which I'm 10th as we're about to go back green for the final stage. Oh,
Oh my
Issues
goodness,
at the
they're
start.
wrecking off the start. Somebody's on the inside wall. It's the 20 of Chevy. It's the 20 of Chevy. He's on the inside wall. He collected a whole bunch of drivers.
man, big damage for that 20 car as well.
Like he caught Haas. Oh, there's another big
Oh,
break
and
on
the
3 and
32's
4.
around.
38 to 32 of Cowboy.
And in-game caution was just thrown as we see those trucks head for the wall. That's an in-game caution.
The 92's on the move. He said he don't want to be in the back anymore with all this wrecking and stuff. But oh my goodness. I was just got word that there will be not a restart, but a restart single file. So they're gonna go when the green flag drops. You're gonna get in single file, and then they're gonna go restart box.
And it's going to be single file restarts from here on out with the manuals. If we do get an in-game caution later in the race, I'm not sure what they'll call there. We'll have to see. But right now they're going to line them back up here.
Yeah, I think they want them to run some green flag laps, at least about 5 or 10 laps before they start going back double file. So it's a good call. I think they're driving a little aggressively. Some of these guys are driving a little aggressively than what they need to be. But like you said, you're always on go mode because this is a little bit of a shorter race than normal. But
All right, looks like they just let them go here, but they all pretty much took it easy and went single file. So looks like
yep.
we're good to go.
All right, that's their single file right there. They just did that right there. But
look at this, Jay Grant
Jay
channeling
Grant.
the Intimidator
Yes,
out in
sir.
front of Darlington.
The 24 is breathing down his neck.
Oh,
my goodness!
big crash.
Another wreck. The 16 of Zach is caught up with the 30. Is it the 38 of loading? "38 of loading has had enough tonight. He is going home." Sucks.
There was not a clean spot left on that truck. Every truck in the field, I think, hit him tonight.
Yeah, he definitely got caught up in a lot of BS tonight.
Yeah.
Sucks for him, but he had a good run these past 2 nights. Tonight was just not a good one, so it's a good call for him just to call tonight after that. So
Yeah, as it does for so many, Darlington can just bite you, and you're just ready to call it the week when you're out here.
oh yeah.
But we're getting ready to go back green, and we'll see if they turn them loose here. It's going to be Cowboy and Nixium on the front row for this restart, as it looks like they did not pit. Cowboy did not pit. Nixium actually gained 2 spots on pit road.
Oh, I just looked in the group. Oh my goodness, they're wrecking again. What in the world? I saw one truck sideways on the front of another truck. I think. I know Zach in that 16 truck is furious as heck right now because he just had a good start and was just swept off the front of I think the 33 of Haspas's truck. I don't know.
Looks like we're going to stay green here, but that is definitely very unfortunate for him. It's got to be very frustrating right now as they're trying to get single file here.
So the 23 of
flag racing.
starting cone is spinning out.
That's a struggle for him tonight as well. We have 42 laps remaining.
Oh my goodness. I just got a word, or not a word, but I just looked in the group chat and we have been speculating the wrong. Oh my goodness, there's a big wreck. This is Zach in the 16.
22. Zach was caught up in it, yep.
One of them was in the catch bench. I think it was the 16 of Zach was in the catch bench. And then the 22 of Master Mike. Oh my goodness.
Well, you've been trying to get to it, Chase, but we've had having some crashing. What were you saying?
The 24 of Nixium isn't a throwback to Days of Thunder, sadly. We can keep calling it that. I'm fine with it, but it's a throwback to Jeff Gordon's Nicorette. I think that's what it was. Sponsor.
Oh, yes, his Nicorette car that he ran. That he actually had, I believe he was in that car when he had that big crash at Las Vegas that one time where he hit that piece of wall that sticks out.
Yep, that's his throwback. I just seen it in the group chat that that's what he did. So it's pretty cool, but I'm fine with it calling it the Days of Thunder car. Cause you're going green, I think. Trying to get single file, I believe, is that the plan was. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, we got the 24 Nixium up front with the 32 of Cowboy giving old 24 the bumper in the 3 and 4. And then we got my boy Jay Grant in the 92 Throwback to Dale Sr. And riding in third. And then we got the 3 of Storm. Look on the. I thought he was going to try to push the issue with looking inside of Grant, but he did not. As Cowboy's trying to look inside of Nixium. Oh my goodness, the 3 just bounces off the wall.
Oh, and Storm's in the outside wall.
Grant's looking inside a Cowboy. He's not going to get him. Right behind him. Just tagged the wall. My goodness, boys.
Battle for the lead here.
This is definitely an intense race. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. Let me know to just be quiet for a little
No,
bit.
go ahead, man. You're doing just fine. This is yeah. This is. I mean, this is you found your track. That's for sure, man. This is you're doing a great job. I just gotta say it. You're doing a great job.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Yeah. I mean, it's intense. I can just feel it. What these guys are feeling out here. I've been in a race like this where at any moment you feel like there could be another crash. It's a difficult track. Tensions are high right now.
Oh yeah.
And Cowboy is in a pretty familiar spot once again.
Another one around? Oh my goodness. Just one? Just the 18s around? Oh, it's the 20th
Looks like
Chevy.
it might have been this. Oh, the 20th Chevy.
Yep.
Okay, yep, no, because the 18 is still under power here. Looks like the 16 of Zach might got caught up in that too. He's a little bit behind.
Yeah, I think it was the 16. Oh man, oh the 92 of Granson wasn't open the door for Steven to try to make the run inside, but they're gonna stay side by side going into the stretchers, turn 3 and 4. Oh man. Sorry, I got the driver of the 92 in my ear, and he is letting me hear his opinion on some stuff. Can't say the broadcast. What I would share.
Oh, come on now. It's just your friendly neighborhood Jay Grant. I'm sure he's just cheering these guys on in this field. Or anyone else that Chevy could, or excuse me, Grant could be talking about on track here. Oh.
Oh man, who's up leading this mess? 92 was really loose right there off of turn 2. He just told me. I think we got Cowboy up here leading the race.
Yeah, Cowboy's got a pretty good lead right now. One of the biggest we've seen all night at this point.
Yeah, besides earlier with the 51 of LA, whose lead just got killed by caution.
Well, he's back up to second, so he's looking to try to do this once again. He's finally back up in good track position without any issues going on with him, so see what he can do.
22 and the 15 are reaching hard. Oh, the 15 just tagged the outside wall. I think that's turn 2. Yep, turn 1 and 2. Oh, the 22 just smoked the outside wall as well. Oh, the 16 and the 20 just got in together. What was your question? I think the 92 was just Jay Grant just spun out. Oh, he was really loose.
Take a look at that.
Sorry.
Oh no, the 92 is hanging on right here in front of the 17 of Heathen.
Yeah, he let me know that he wasn't happy with me right there saying that. So I apologize to Jay Grant and the 92.
Oh, yeah, don't talk up a wreck out of him. That would.
I'm gonna go double seam. Just cause.
And well, you're gonna have to remind me of the question again because I kind of was tuning you out there, Train. My bad.
Ow.
Oh, the most wins at Darlington, and it's not Richard Petty. David Pearson. Yep.
Who was it? Davey Pearson, eh? Oh, not too bad.
I would have guessed 11, so I would have been a little bit off, but yep. Yeah, a lot of people, and I think I agree that David Pearson was probably the greatest, probably the greatest American racing driver to ever live, because I think he's more than just the best stock car driver. I think he was the best American racing driver to ever live, because I mean there's a few others in the world that you could argue. Ayrton Senna Lewis Hamilton, I was about to say Marco Andretti, Mario Andretti, um, you know, names like that. Um, that you might could argue, but David Pearson, I really think he was above Petty. Um, as hard as it is to say, probably even above Earnhardt and Johnson, of course, too. Like, just because he never ran all the races, but you see what he did every time he went to the the other
Mhm.
tracks, the higher paying tracks that he knew he could challenge at with his underfunded team. Won 10 races here at Darlington, one of the toughest tracks on the circuit, and he won 10 of them. Yep.
Uh-oh, Train, here comes your buddy. Cone is looking for the 5th position from Jay Grant. Whoa. Here we go. He's looking to get around Jay Grant for 5th place, see if he can do it. I think that's the only battle we got. It's a little battle on the racetrack. I think everybody else is a little spread out.
You know what I think we're going to get up here in the booth? I'm going to get a bottle of the Ajax degreasing soap, and every time Train slips up, I'm just going to squirt some into his mouth.
Yes.
Up here in the booth. You think that'll work?
Yeah, it might work.
Yeah.
There we go. She's looking.
It looks delicious, man. You're crazy.
He's got a huge. He's gonna giraffe him on the front stretch. He's gonna try looking from the inside. Grant said, "Nope, that's not open. I'm taking this spot."
Grant took him all the way down there.
Oh,
Grant said, sir."
Don't not like that. Look like he gave him a little bumper by putting him on the outside wall right there. I told you that 23 was not making any friends, and I mean,
well, and you know what's even better right now, Chase? Grant can hear what you're saying, so it's just firing him up even more. And so this is a great battle right now.
23 is on the outside. Grant said you could have the outside, but I'm gonna pinch you up in the wall just a little bit. Truck got a little tight. That's on me. I apologize. That wasn't on purpose, not whatsoever. Looks like the 23 is pitting. Yeah, he's pitting. He's gonna try and beat these guys off strategy because he knows that he ain't gonna
he
be able
figures.
to, he ain't gonna be able
He
to
figures
pass
if nobody's
nobody.
letting him by anymore, he's just gonna short pit him.
It's comes down pit road. Man, I just got word.
And as I just switched it to Cowboy there, he was halfway down the track trying to collect that truck. He got really loose off.
Yeah, he's been getting loose a little bit. I've been seeing it off of turn 2. He's been hitting the wall 3 and 4, but the 92 will be pitting this time. So yeah, he's down pit road as now. I think he's the only one down.
Train, I am shocked at you, by the way. You did not do the segment
Hey,
today.
didn't do the segment. Oh, come on, it's not over yet, so let's do it. Come on, say it.
I believe I am.
Yep, I am too. 16 is on pit road. Who's my pick? I don't know where he's riding right now. But I'm gonna go with the 17 of Heathen again. You know what, scratch it. I'm gonna ride with the 92 of Jay Grant just because I think he could make something happen. I know he hasn't had the best night, and he's been getting caught up in a lot of wrecks, but I'm gonna go with the conductor, if you will, train of Jay Grant and the 92. They'll see you throwback.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
back at
this
it
is heating up
again.
here. I'm going to go with the 51 of LA Fatality. as he gets passed by both of them. But he
He's
still
well,
can.
he spun out. I think he spun out for that stuff before he said that. So I don't know if he's seen it or not. But I think he spun out in the backstretch.
Oh man. Oh, did I say LA fatality? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and say the 24 of Nixium.
Before Nixium. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
The 23 drives into the corner pound of the 92. The 92 is not like that. He's going to give him a little bump going out of turn 3 and 4. They've been rough all night. But
Oh yeah.
he is rubbing all over that 23 of Cone.
If he can get back to him, I don't think they're done yet. This is getting intense.
Yeah, the 92 is chirping right now. He is upset.
Yeah.
He is upset.
Absolutely. Well, the 23 just hit the wall. That's going to give the 92 a chance back at him. And LA Fatality, though, is in there trying to get by both of them.
We ain't even paying attention on who's winning this race. We're watching this rivalry happen right now between the 92 and the
Well,
23.
And right now, we're still waiting for these leaders to pit. Cowboy and Heathen have come down pit road. They are battling for the lead right now. They would be our leaders at this point. And they actually have a pretty good gap on the guys we picked. Nixium is about 3 seconds behind them. We have 15 to go as well, so it's getting down to it. But our top 3 have yet to pit. We'll keep a look on who that is here. I believe it's... trying to see here. I can see Chevy is in 3rd. He has yet to pit.
I don't think the 51 of LA has come down pit road either. 92, I don't think he came down.
Alright, so Chevy is pitted. He's cycling back around. Hasbass is running in 2nd. He has not pitted yet.
Oh,
so
yeah, the 92 has come down pit road. He came down a lap after.
I believe the leader right now is Asphalt Gator, and he has not pitted.
Gator, get them laps led, boy. That's what we like to see. May not win the race, but I know it's a little harder for you to see who's winning this race because of the custom car stuff, but I'm just going to call it Gator.
I'm not 100% sure on that call, but I'm trying to figure out here. But yeah, all I can tell here is we got one truck that is not pitted yet. Once Hasbass comes down.
Oh, the 23 smoke stops sidewalk coming off the turn 2. Heathen's in the wall. The 3 of Storm's in the outside wall.
All right.
Got word though, we might have a disconnect, another disconnect. I think everybody's still on track, except for the 38 of loading so far. The 19.
Find out who the current leader of this race is here, Chase. Believe.
I believe it's the 3 of Storm. He's coming down pit road now.
Oh, okay. All right, so 3 of Storm was our leader. He's pitting. Hasbass as well has to pit. So we'll see what happens with that.
Just got word that
Pass pass is coming off of pit road.
the 92 of Jake Grant has some rear end damage, and you know how much we all love that. So he's gonna be super loose because of that damage that him and the 23 got into. So
Well, we see it there. Storm has made his pit stop and just came off of pit road, and now the lead switches back to Cowboy in the 32, right in front of Heathen.
the 32.
Yeah, Cowboy has a 1.3 second lead over Heathen, and we are we're 7 to go that time by.
7 to go. Cowboy got cleared by Drake. Or Cowboy cleared Drake easily. Now he has to hope that Drake slows Heathen down a little bit. Oh, Master Mike's on pit road. I think that was the other lag out that I got told in my ear. Well, the 22 of Master Mike has DNF here tonight.
Cowboy holding on to a lead over Heathen. Nixium is 3rd, Serving Cone 4th, Jay Grant 5th.
As you said, I think I thought the 23 was working on the 24 of Nixium right there, looking on his inside, but I don't think Nixium's gonna let the 23 by easily as well. So we'll find out if he can catch him.
Yeah, and we are 5 laps remaining here. 5 to go.
5 to go. No more
from
manuals.
Darlington.
No more manuals. If a caution comes out, it's got to be in game.
And you see the gap. Cowboy's about a second ahead of Heathen here.
Looks like the 16 is slow on the track. He's had a tough night. He's slow coming out of turn 4. We might just park it right here on the front stretch. I'm not sure.
4 laps remaining.
Getting back up to speed. '24 has caught the lap car Drake, and the 23 has caught the 24 as well. They're bumping doors. They're bumping doors. The 23 is in the wall. The 15 is in the wall as well. Oh my goodness. Nixium is not letting that 23 car go by no means.
3 laps to go. Cowboy holding on to the lead. It's actually grown almost to 2 seconds now. He's looking good for this win, but the battle is on for 3rd.
The 23 is bumping the back over that 24 Nixium, and he's trying to get around him. But like I said earlier, that 23 early made no friends trying to win the race in the first stage. And these guys have they have a good memory. So,
oh yeah, NASCAR drivers, they are like elephants. They do not forget.
They do not forget, and I'm sure they don't forget what that 23 car did in the first stage trying to get up there.
2 laps to go. There's no battle out front going on. Cowboys hanging on to it. The battle here is for 3rd. We're staying on it until we see them come to the line here for Cowboy. As we're going to see the white flag this time by, it is still all Cowboy Nation out in front. Looks like Nixium's hanging on to 3rd right now as the white flag is flying.
He's hanging on to 3rd. He drives a weird line. I've never seen anybody drive a line like Nixium does here on the front and back stretch. He goes all the way towards the bottom of the racetrack. The 23 gives the 24 another shot in the 1 and 2. Still
down the back straightaway.
The 24 is not letting the 23 go. He is not going to let him pass him.
Cowboy here is coming around to win this race. And Cowboy Nation's going to win the race at Darlington. And here's the race for 2nd. Heathen gets 2nd. 3rd place.
The 20.
It is Nixium.
The 24
barely
blocked him all the way down the front stretch and back stretch. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations to Cowboy winning the race. Hell of a battle for 3rd.
I got word that the 23 might not be going to interview. He has left the race party. So
I believe he's getting to his other race he has to go to.
Possibly. It's just a little bit 12 minutes after. But
All right, so to recap, Cowboy Nation wins, Heathen second, Nixium third, Serving Cone gets fourth, Grant fifth, LA Fatality sixth, Storm seventh, Gator eighth, Chevy ninth, and Hasbass is in 10th.
All right, boys. It has come time to do the interviews. Who do y'all want to talk to that's special? Gets that honorable interview.
Oh man, I'm thinking either Fatality or the Storm.
We could
Either one of
possibly
them.
do two.
Okay. Let's talk to Storm then. Let's talk to Storm then. All right, grab Storm then. Let's talk to Storm. And if you want to talk to another one, who are you thinking?
We're gonna talk to my boy Zach, just cause he's my buddy and I'm being a little biased as always.
All right. I mean, well, we got a couple spots, so that sounds like a plan. Go ahead and get him in there.
Yeah,
Wow,
right.
what a lap by Chevy, man. All right. Alright. So I think we got everyone in here. Make sure y'all's audios are included, except Heathen while he's ranting.
Yep, yep.
Let's see. We'll go, Alright.
Do we have the top 5 in here? Well, not really. We can talk to Chevy. We can talk to Chevy if you want. We can talk to Chevy. Is Grant in here? Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
Grant, my boy, is in here. Cone. Cone
Alright,
has
Cone's
made
coming
it.
here for an interview as well.
Cone
Yep.
has made it. So we can talk to Cone.
Alright, how do we want to start it tonight? Are we going to start from the bottom up, or what do you guys
What
want
did
to
we
do?
do last night? We started from the bottom. Let's go from the top to the bottom.
Alright.
Yeah, get
No.
Cone first.
All
Get
right.
Cone first.
Chevy.
Fourth place. Yeah, fourth place.
Glad you can make it, Chevy. Okay.
Well, I mean, I just feel like it was Darlington. I mean, I did my best. I know I wasn't perfect, obviously, but I mean, you can't pass at this track, and I mean, I did my best to wait for people, but you closer you get to the end, and the more time the leader pulls on you, you just got to go. So I know people weren't happy with me, but I wasn't happy that my lag made me go to the back. So sorry to everybody who I bumped every now and then, but I mean, I feel like I did what I had to get positions. No, honestly, I can't. I don't know what the lag issue is. It wouldn't work at the start of the stages, and then it'd be perfectly fine for the rest of them. So I don't know why my internet's gonna be like that. I wish I did so I could fix it, but I mean, I did what I could with what I had. I wish it would have had a little bit more green flag racing so I could pass people after having to drop to the back. But it is what it is.
Well, I do want to say on a good note, you got to finish a race tonight, so that was good. maybe you were able to finish. You didn't have a race to get to,
No, I got a race to
a
get to.
playoff race.
They're
Okay.
waiting on people, so they're in qualifying now. So
Oh, okay. Well, that worked out good then. You got to finish the race, so that's positive. And a solid fourth place run and a stage win.
yeah, thank you.
Yep, got
Yes,
stage
sir.
win and 0 friends on the way. It happens. Short track racing. There you go.
Yep.
No problem. I do want to
Yep.
apologize real quick to anybody I bumped. I didn't do it on purpose. I was just trying to find a way around people, and it ended up as a bump. So sorry to anybody I bumped. I really did try to back the corners up and get a run off the corner so that it'd be inside for the next corner as much as I could. So sorry to anybody I bumped.
Oh, we do
All right.
appreciate you taking the time
Well,
for the interview as well, and
yep.
and talking about the race. Thank you, sir.
Might have to buy some flowers or something. Might have to buy some flowers and some chocolates to actually apologize to some of these guys because they don't forget. Promise.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, that's what we were talking about. I mean, it happens in some races. Some guys are the bad guys in the race, and that was obviously the 23 tonight. But
Come on,
yeah, we'll see
Flash.
where it continues.
You
And
know you never be the bad guy. You're the best driver out
I
there,
said
boy.
some guys. I didn't say every guy.
Okay, I'm about to say, man. Come on, you set some credit now.
Hey, I have been before, man.
Oh man.
I've made some mistakes and drove a little bit more aggressive than I should have. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, so thank you to serving. Good luck on your race. Just gotta say, I know how it is for some of these guys. They do a lot of racing, so that was cool to get the interview there. And we will move on to
Our
our
winner.
next interview. And who are we starting with from here? Then you wanna
I guess we're
get
gonna
that
start
in?
with the cowboy. Yep, we just let Cohen go
Okay,
first because he had to go, but we can get to the race winner.
sounds good.
I, I guess I'll start it off, and you can ask him any questions y'all want to, Train or Flash.
Yeah, go
Since
for it,
since I
man.
got him last night
Um,
was
No,
the other night.
you are well earned getting the winner interview tonight. Chase, you did a great job tonight.
I
Uh,
appreciate it, man. It was an action-packed race.
yeah.
It had to call a lot of stuff.
Yep.
All right, Cowboy, man, you there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, Cowboy, man. I don't know how you did it. You got caught up into a lot of accidents early on in the race. Don't worry, I caught them all. I told everybody about them. Uh, man, but somehow I didn't even know you're the leader until Flash looked over and said, "Oh yeah, the 32 of Cowboy Nations is the leader of this race." I was like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, what?" So man, how did you do it? And did you beat them off of speed, strategy? Because I know you didn't beat them not being into accidents because you were in almost all of them tonight.
Yeah,
So,
damn them all of them.
all right, boy, tell me how you did it.
Well, at the beginning, I had a decent truck. Everything was good. I just kept getting caught up in wreck after wreck after wreck. So, after that, I think in stage two, at the end of stage two or something like that, I stayed out, and I think I finished second at the end of stage two, and then the wrecks kept happening, and I just stayed out, and I was like, I'm not going back there no more. And then it went green flag. So when it went green flag, all I needed was clean air. I had clean air at the time, so once I got a lead, I think it was like a second and a half on the field. About a second and a half, 2 seconds in between there, and then I just maintained it after that. And then I didn't lose nothing. I really gained. Well, I gained something, but it was literally all I needed was space and for it to go green flag, and I can clean up. And then I did a lot of adjusting to the car. So once I got the car, I didn't say my famous line like I got bad news for everybody or whatever, it's nothing like that. But once I found out that I had the speed, I just kept it and I just like left, and that was it. I just wanted to get away from everybody.
Yeah, you definitely did it, man. I was shocked, and then I seen that the 51 was on your tail, but I think you wrecked, and then the Heathen was up there, but I don't think he had anything for you towards the end of the race because got caught up in some traffic and stuff.
Yeah, he took two. Like when he came out of pit road, I was pushing the car so hard, I almost wrecked it off of two because I didn't want him to slide in front of me because he can like obviously like they were saying at Darlington, you can slow somebody down even if you're not fast. And like I can have fresh tires, but it's just such a narrow lane to go around the track. So
Yeah.
I didn't want him to get in front of me. And once he came out of pit, he's coming up, and I just dived down, and I was just hoping that it stuck and didn't spin out because it did it to me like two or three times. Two other times on fresh tires when I go to three, it just spin out on me. So I was just hoping it didn't spin out. Once I got up on the mount, it was there from there. I just wanted everybody else to cycle through the pit stops and everything, no wrecks, and nothing happened. So yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I needed, and it happened.
Heck yeah, man. Good win, brother.
Yes, sir.
Training Flash, you can ask him if y'all need to ask him anything.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, I mean, you at first when we talked about it earlier in the week, you weren't sure if you were gonna run, and then you heard it's Darlington. You're like, yeah, I think I'll show up for this. So
Yeah.
I know you're glad you did, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It was yeah, it was just one of my I felt like I was supposed to win the cup race last year here too, so but stuff happened. But yeah, I feel like it's payback. Even though it's not the cup race, but it's good to get a win at one of the tracks that you mark as a good chance for you to win. So I'm happy I got it.
I gotta say too, it's awesome you won in the 32 of all numbers because one of my favorite NASCAR finishes of all time is Ricky Craven
Right,
beating
right.
Kurt Busch in that 32 car.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool too, man. But yeah, man, just great race for you. You worked it out like you were talking about with the pit in there and able to hang on to the lead there at the end. Heathen was trying to reel you in, and then right there on the last 5, 8 laps there, it just seemed like you kicked it up one extra notch,
Hmm.
and you were able to gain it up there to about 2 seconds at the line. So great job, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. And it's back to back in the trucks for me. I don't know if it's back to back like actual, but I won at Richmond and I won at Darlington the last time I was in the truck. So yeah, I take it.
Wow.
And I should have won the cup race this week, but the glitch messed me up. So yeah, I'm on a hot streak. I like it. I'm gonna try to ride the wave as long as I can.
You're definitely doing that, man. Yep. Congratulations on the win, and we'll
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to.
see what you got next week, man. It's gonna be all mile and a halfs next week as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yep. All right. Well, on that note, man, go celebrate the win, and we will see how many wins you can get next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, man. Yeah, take care.
You too, man. Well, that will bring us to our second place finisher tonight. In that paint scheme that I got to quote Chase, and what he said is overused. Heathen. I had to throw that in there.
Oh man.
Just for a little controversy, I wanted to hear Heathen's reaction to that. But
Well, I didn't run it. I
second
didn't run
place.
it Wednesday night, so I run it tonight.
But I mean, either way, man. I mean, strong race for you. I don't really know if you would consider this one of your favorite tracks, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you
recently
like
does,
it.
but
So
I used to hate it
um,
until I won. And it's just, and
isn't
then it's like,
that
oh,
funny how
well,
that works?
yeah, it's like Dover. I hated Dover for the longest time, and now, this one customs, I like it. But
Well, you did great out there. You got you a stage win as well in stage two there, which was a wild ending to stage two.
you're
If
telling
you
me.
want to maybe talk about
I'm
that a
not
little bit.
talking about
And,
that subject. I'll get myself fined if I talk about that.
okay, fair enough. Um,
Go for it, bud.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not getting no code of conduct penalty. I haven't had one this year. I'm trying to not get a penalty this year.
What? All right. Well, how about this? Talk us through the last 10 laps or so of the race, 10 or 15 laps when you're trying to reel in Cowboy there at the end. What were you trying different lines, or would you just not have enough truck there to get to him?
Two tires.
You were on 2?
He can. Cowboy can thank me though, because I wasn't being a jackass, and I let him go going into 3. So I could have blocked. I could have blocked him the entire. I was like, nah, there's no reason to it. I was like, I'll just let him go. So I was not having Cone catch us. So I was like, yeah, I'll just ride behind Cowboy, and I was like, I'm fine with the P2. I don't really care. I mean, I was the highest finisher out of all the points paying people, so I don't really care too much about that. As long as it
Well,
was
that
Cowboy.
would be a win
So
for you then, yeah.
well, technically yes, but not technically with stat wise.
Well, I mean a win for you points wise is what I mean. Like
Yeah, not
you've gained the
stat-wise.
most points tonight.
Yeah,
So
not stat wise though.
no.
No, but that last we had damage in the beginning of stage 3 because of the ending of stage 2. Which I'm not gonna talk about. I had my whole left side, nose, rear was all freaking yellow, so I had a hell of a lot of damage. So I started 8th, and then just couldn't go anywhere. So when I got past Grant, well, he let me pass him. I reeled in Lucas and LA, and then pit stops happened, and I pitted out to Lucas, took 2. Cause I was like, my left side tires were at 58, and I was only like 15 laps, if that's like they'll make it. It was really freaking tight though. When I took 2, but it's better than finishing like P8, like I was probably gonna finish, or P5 or whatever. But yeah, as long as I beat Cone, that's all I care about.
All right, fair enough. Like I said, solid finish for you again, second place, and you heard me mention every race next week is a mile and a half, so I know you're looking forward to that.
Well, Xfinity and truck, I'll be excited for.
Yeah. Well, the races you're in at least, yeah.
Where are we at, Xfinity?
I was just about to actually go
Charlotte.
over that. Yep, Charlotte. Okay.
Well, hopefully, well, there's no. Well, as long as Haas doesn't pit from the 50th freaking lane next week, I should be fine. That was a truck race there last year, but it was fun.
I heard Tyler Cubs is in the lineup for that.
Yeah, he says it every single week, but he never shows the hell up. So I don't know. He won't be there. He has a bedtime now because his school's back in action, so he won't be there.
Well, while you're mentioning that, it is Kansas in the Cup Series next week at 9:30 Eastern on Wednesday.
And Chicago's and Friday.
Thursday is Xfinity at Charlotte, and then Chicagoland for trucks 10:30 Eastern on Friday. And while we got you here, go ahead and plug the podcast.
Surprise. Nick seems
Surprise.
the only person right now who knows who the guest is right now. I'm
Okay.
aware of. Well, he messaged me like 10 minutes ago, so I know we have at least 2. If one person in this party says yes, we'll have 2 plus Lucas for like the ending or whatever. But that's up to Chevy if he wants to hop in with us tonight. Then there's a lot to talk about, but all I'm saying is it can be a big podcast if it's okay, if he's down with it.
All right. Well, that sounds like a lot of
massive
fun. Looking forward to that.
podcast tonight. Round 2, that's all I'm saying.
Oh.
And don't give it away, because I know you know who the hell it is now.
All right.
My
So make
best
sure you check
friend.
that out. Yes, it will be a great podcast then. Yep.
Party.
And
Fuck
make sure to
no.
check that out.
Better than party.
Make sure to check that out on Sunday, guys. Or next week. We're not picky. Just check it out. It'll be available sometime on Sunday there. And
Sometime.
yep. Yep. On that note, Heathen, again, good runner-up finish, and we will.
You're in Cowboy.
I guess talk to you more on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Probably not. No. But you're on the Cowboy. Everybody but Cone had a good race, so as Chase said, he made a lot of enemies tonight. He made a lot last night too, but it's just he's gonna not like how people drive in our city if he keeps showing people like this. So, but yeah. The podcast
Yeah,
last week.
alright.
The podcast started.
All right. Well, go
Chevy,
ahead, man,
Chevy, can
and,
you message me back, by the way? So I know, or tell me now. If you're
Chevy is no longer in this party. He left a long
Oh.
time ago.
what up?
Well, on that note, we will move on to Nixium here. At our podium finisher in third tonight with a solid run, and we had to figure out what paint scheme you were running. It took us a little bit, but you were in the Nicorette car we heard tonight, and talk us through your night, man, and any struggles tonight, and what was your strategy there at the end, and also I guess talk us through that last few laps battling with that 23 car. You held him off, and you got third.
Um, Race, yes, lots of cautions, lots of I can't drive 3 and 4. Um, yeah, but battling Cone there, I mean, got caught up with Drake. That allowed Cone to close in faster than I would have liked, and then I just had to bust out the old mirror driving. Never fails. I mean, unless you're a heathen, but I mean, it's alright. I'm not afraid to mirror drive Cone because he'll mirror drive me. It'll be alright.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, and we saw that you had to work to hold him off, but you did just that. I know he gave you a few bumps there, but you handled them pretty well and was able to hang on to third. I mean, do you feel like you were struggling at all? Like,
Getting about 3 and 4, but I guess presets, whole different beast. But I was gonna say something, and then you asked me another question, then I forgot. Long night.
yes, it was a long, interesting night, and coming home third, nothing to be ashamed of at all. Good run, man, and you'll I'm sure look forward to next week too. Of course, I know you've had a up and down with mile and a half. So you say that not really your favorite tracks, but what do you think about it?
They can be fun. I mean, ones that aren't, hey, let's rip the top, or hey, let's freight train the bottom are pretty good normally. So, yeah.
All right, well, we'll see what you got next week, man. Thank you for the interview, and I guess we'll hear from you as well tonight with the podcast.
Thank you.
All right. That will move us, since we've already talked to Serving Cone for fourth, we will move on to Mr. Jay Grant, and I believe B-Train is going to talk to him.
Yep.
Oh,
And
okay. And Chase.
I think Train's gonna get him.
Yeah, I was already assuming Train, because
Oh yeah,
Train did
that's the conductor.
give him that nickname. Yep.
That's the conductor.
What?
And in a British accent, no less. Okay.
All right.
What's up, buddy? Um, wasn't trying to wreck him. I was just trying to rattle his cage a little bit.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know. I was just raced
nah, he.
uncleanly by him in stage one. He pretty much used every car to get up there after going to the rear. And then just to put on my driver hat, like the car was great tonight. I just needed to stay out of the caution trouble, and a couple times I got into it, but stage 3, you saw us going at it again. I wasn't going to give him any spots. I was going to race him how he raced me before, and wasn't going to give him any room, and that's how it all kind of played out. And then he pit. I pit a lap after him, and on the out lap, going into turn 1, we're already up to speed. He absolutely cleaned out my rear bumper, so threw me up into the wall again. Then just kind of fought it for a top 5. Just kind of brought it with LA Fatality. I think half a second difference. Like, it could have been either one of us for a top 5, but to put on my admin hat, like, this is 10 weeks in a row now. Not just even in the truck series, like, everywhere he's raced. Xfinity Series, Cup Series, when he's sub for guys, like, and he's already been talked to, and it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore as a driver. I'm not going to get pushed around as an admin. I'm going to bring it up in our meetings, but I don't know if anything's going to be done about it. But he can take his apology and send it to someone that cares, because honestly, right now, 10 weeks in, I do not care.
And going back to why he didn't wreck him, Train, was because nobody wants to be Chase, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now. Nobody wants to be Chase, bro.
So
Chase
I
had to
gotta make
sit
an
out the whole week.
apology to Jay Grant here in the entire broadcast for the last hour. Apparently, when I was like, I just got a message saying that my audio wasn't included, and I was kind of pissed off. I'm like, yeah, my audio was included. Then I realized that I got kicked out of the party at one point and had to come back in, and I forgot to include my audio. So I apologize to the entire broadcast for that.
Oh,
So you
boy.
weren't even talking this whole time? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
All right, well,
Well,
get Storm.
all right.
I thought you got a daggum sticky note on your TV.
I do. I do.
Did you look at it?
Just add more than once to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That fixes the
Holy
problem.
crap. Well, thankfully,
But,
the
I
only
wish I
voice
could
you
have subbed
heard.
for someone. I wish I could have subbed for someone tonight and got them points, but the guy that I would have subbed for wasn't eligible for a sub tonight. So, but yeah, I wasn't trying to wreck him. I was trying to make him feel as uncomfortable as I felt every time he tried to come up inside of me and push me into a wall. So that's
Well,
that.
Well,
Like a true NASCAR fan, I wanted to see it put up in the wall and give him what he deserved, Joey Logano style.
That's my favorite guy right there.
Oh god.
that's also Flash's favorite as well.
You got
So-
no buddies.
I mean, yeah, I had you in my ear all night, Grant, and I could tell that you weren't happy with him and some other drivers in here, but it tended to work out for the other drivers, just not Cone.
Yeah, I mean, everyone cleaned it up for the most part. We had a couple late race cautions, but that's just learning. And it's Darlington too. I get that it's Darlington, but I get that it's Darlington, but for the one guy to be doing the same thing 10 weeks into the season every week is ridiculous. But
Yeah, I agree. We'll talk about it in the meeting, brother. Hopefully something gets done, but heck of a finish. Top 5, baby. I wish you could have been in the 2 car tonight, but maybe some other time.
Hey, that 92 looked good though, man. That
You
paint
should have
scheme
told me, Chase. I
was on
would've did
fire.
I should have asked you, but
thanks, brother.
but I couldn't. I couldn't get a sub tonight or this week.
Oh,
I had to
okay,
take
good.
zeros
Couldn't
all
get a
across
sub
the
all week
board.
long. Yeah.
Had to
Oh,
take zeros
shit.
all across the board.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm fine with it though. I did it to myself, but I had a hellacious time in the booth this week, so I had enjoyed myself. But still waiting on the cookies. Flash, did you ever eat them too? Or?
No, but I'm glad I wasn't talking to myself tonight either. That's good that you were in here.
Yeah,
That worked out as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
and,
man.
it's really not that big of a deal, Train, that you didn't include your audio because Chase did more
I
talking
did-
than both of us put together.
Yeah, I
so
think I
it's
did the
fine.
most talking tonight, and I feel bad because I thought this was. It's
I
all
definitely
good,
did the
though.
least. I stayed quiet tonight. You guys took care of the broadcast, and I took my nap. So
Oh, you'll definitely be quiet on the broadcast, that's for sure. Without-
oh gosh.
Good job,
But,
Grant, buddy. Hopefully, I'll
Thank
be
you.
racing with you door to door next week at
See you, Kansas.
Yes, sir, brother.
Thank you, Grant. Yeah, and I have to say I had some camera angles if you want to watch the stream back of you in the 23 seat. A little bit of that frustrating night for you. So just want to say good top 5. You had a strong truck tonight. Good run as always, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, now we have Storm and Zach in the party. I know we were going to talk to both of them. Storm would be first here. I believe he finished in the 7th position.
Yeah.
And who would like to talk to him? Would you like me to get him, or
Can I
you
try
wanna talk
Steven?
to him?
You
Can I
get
steal
some
it?
get
Go
Storm.
ahead.
I'm getting Zach. You already know I'm getting my boy. Zachary.
Go ahead, Train.
I need to get some more screen time because I didn't get any.
Yeah, I
For the-
know. You gotta get your 15 minutes in here.
Oh man. Storm, thank you for letting me know my audio wasn't included.
Not a problem, man. I was just heard it in the group chat, so I wanted to pass on the message.
I Well, I manned up and I told the entire broadcast and everybody. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Just dude, most laps at Darlington. Dale Earnhardt's number is out front, and it didn't quite happen. It was so close. Made me so
Yeah,
sad. I just wanted
it's
to say
coming.
it.
It's coming soon enough. Uh, I'm so close to cracking the top five, and just didn't have the truck tonight. But yeah, it was a great one. I was actually kind of upset to be honest because I feel like I had a strategy that first stage, and I screwed it up by speeding on pit road. I think I had enough advantage pitting so late that I could take a two-tire stop and be at least, maybe if not in the lead, then probably second or third. Because I was already running about third or fourth, so I was hoping to gain about a spot or two on that pit stop, and then the speed just killed it all for stage one. Still came out with I think a top 10. I think I finished 10th in that one, so but yeah, truck was awesome all night long. Give it up to the guys. I was I was upset at first because Mike was saying in the party saying, "Hey Alex, guess what? They're like you're in the lead and they don't even know it up in the booth." I'm like, "Wow." But I only led like one lap whenever that happened. I only led like one lap, but no, I enjoyed leading tonight. It was good to be up in the front with these guys. I'm here to prove that I'm worthy of being out in front and to contend for wins is my ultimate goal in CRL as a rookie this year. Got a lot of learning still left to do. I do know I made a couple mistakes late stage two that I do own up to, and but I'm here to prove a statement. I'm here to prove that I am going to be up for the wins. I am going to be challenging for top fives. So watch out because here I come here early on in the season. So yeah,
Thank you, Storm. Appreciate that. It has been a frustrating night. I like it's always frustrating. Do you feel like they could have been executed better?
oh yeah, I could have executed a lot better. Just like I said, didn't have a truck for it, but I give it up for all the guys who host this truck race. For y'all being up here in the booth, couldn't have done it without y'all, and couldn't have had a truck on the track without these guys. So give it up to them, and I said we'll go next week. I believe we're at Chicagoland. So man, I feel like I did not feel good at Darlington. And I put up a seventh place position and led some laps tonight. Stayed in top five a lot during stage two. So hopefully Chicagoland is nice to us and we can see what we can put up there and maybe go out for a win.
Sounds like a good
Absolutely.
plan. I appreciate your time, Storm. I really do.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah, that was a pretty competitive race for you tonight, man. I mean, that was I have to say that was your one of your best put together races. I think you were up there. You got some upfront time. I know there's a little bit of controversy between you and Heathen in the second stage there, but I mean, you were going for your first stage win, so that
Yeah.
I do kind of understand that because I know how that would feel trying to get a
So
stage win. So
yeah, honestly,
I
not even
get it.
gonna lie, I was shaking a little just because I'm like, I know these guys are fast. I know Cowboy. I know Heathen. They're super fast. They're tough to get by, but
Yeah.
I decided on that choose cone to take the high side. I was worried about it, but then I was like, all right, the only way I'm going to get this is that green white checker for stage two. So I have to take the outside because if not, I'm going to get stuck behind Heathen on that bottom. So I had to take the opportunity while I was there, and like I said, coming to that white flag. Um, I wasn't trying to punt him out of the way, but I was trying to put my nose to his bumper at least and slightly move him. But again, it is Darlington. You can do that, but it's because the way it is in the game, it's hard to do that and not put him in the wall. Um, so that's the only tough and frustrating thing. And like I said, I do apologize for getting into him, and he already messaged me earlier said that he apologized as well. Um, but I mean, like I said, I was shaking honestly, just going trying to get by him. I was like, dude,
Hmm.
first stage win, I can get it.
Yeah.
It's right here. Let me just get by him. And I watched him, and he was messing up a few times. Like he wasn't the best overall. He was slipping up, and I was just staying consistent all night long. I wasn't able. I was staying out of the way of the wrecks. I was avoiding everybody, I didn't really get into any wrecks, so I was just watching everybody else make mistakes. So I was trying to
Right.
hop on his mistake whenever he slid up, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, we were up in the booth. We thought you were gonna grab that win, that stage win. We were pretty excited to see it. So I mean, but it was still it was I mean it was a great effort, and I mean, like I said, solid performance by you, and that just I know that gives you some hope for the future of having a shot at least picking up a stage win and possibly even a overall victory here soon.
Oh, trust me, that win's coming in this league. It's coming. Just wait.
Yep. Well, I know, I believe it, man. Yeah, it seems like you're getting faster every week we go.
Oh yeah.
So, well, thank you for the interview, man, and we'll see what you got next week.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a great night.
You too. That leaves Zach here for his interview.
Yes, sir.
Definitely rough night for him, but I know Chase, you wanted to talk to him and see what his thoughts were about the race. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave it to you.
You know what they say, Zach, best is always last, so leave the best for last. And not the best on the track, but one of the two best paint schemes throwing it back with that Kevin Harvick paint scheme. Just walk me through your night, man, and all the trouble you had, and what really hurt you the most tonight at Darlington.
Well, I mean, I was getting beat up and tossed around more than your local whore was tonight, so I just kind of just said, screw it, and I'm going to run around half throttle for a little while, so I just rode in the back because I was tired of getting drove like crap, but it is what it is, and I would say I'll be looking forward to next week, but I don't know if I'm even going to make it to any. I'm going to try to, but we'll see how everything goes.
Yeah, I know you got a busy week coming up. You got the baby boy coming.
Yeah, everything takes place Tuesday, so
she got moved to Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, and everything she's got received from the hospital said that we might be back here by Thursday night, but I must say more Friday probably.
Gotcha. Well, of course, congratulations on the baby boy. Little Zach running around.
Yes.
Zach Jr.
Little Zach Jr.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
running
my
around.
hands full. That's for sure.
But yeah, I seen you running around. I didn't know if you got into an accident or what happened, but I
Yeah,
clicked on over to your car, and you're
I was
really
just
slow.
tired of getting drove like crap on, and it's coming. Something was one of the stages. I can't remember. I was like 2 laps down. And I'm trying to get my lap back, and
Get your lap
I'm
back.
racing. I'm racing Haas pretty good, and here comes Cone and whatever. Which I could have really been. I don't even know what to say, but
Could have been a meanie
could have
head.
drove him like complete crap. Like I've been getting drove all night, but I didn't. But not anymore.
Yeah, and it cost you. It cost you your lap to get one of the laps back, which we talked about on the stream. Yeah, somebody wake Train up. He passed out.
Is this man really?
There's no way this is happening.
No, there's no way.
I can't.
Yo,
I
Flash,
can't
go ahead and knock this man out the party. But yeah, man.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Oh my goodness! I told you.
Oh wait, we can let this go for a second. Hold on, and then I'll kick him. Hold on. I want. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, man. Oh, that was interesting.
Okay.
That was very interesting. The motherboard must have shut him down for the night. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tough race, Zach. I'm just glad you finished it, man. Better luck next week. Hopefully you're there. If not, I'm sure Jay Grant or somebody would love to sell for you in that 16 truck. But good job, brother.
Yep.
Well, All right, Zach. On that note, I pretty
Interesting.
much don't know what else to say. I'm gonna probably go ahead and close this out. But thank you for your interview as well.
Wow.
What a way to
Jesus.
end that. All right. Well, this has been a broadcast by CRL Network as always. Just want to thank all the admins for all they do.
Thank
Want
Flash for
to
what he does.
Yes, sir. Thank God. Thank Flash.
Yeah.
thank you. But yep, thank you for being in the booth, Chase, and for Train for sleeping in the booth. I mean, being in the booth, and
Man. I don't
for
know, man. It's time. I think we got to go on the old Craigslist and another commentator for you, buddy. Cause golly, boy,
yeah. We're gonna have to find him. He needs another charger or something. That one must be
something.
messed up because he just I don't
He
know.
just
He shut down like you
died.
said. Yeah, but yep. Thank you to everyone involved and everything party for what you do to keep this league running and
Oh yeah, and that's a lot
we
of
want to
stress for party. He deals with a lot of stuff. So thank you. I
oh
thank
yeah.
that man. Train just
Congrats to
charged.
Cowboy a win.
Yeah, another win for Cowboy in the books. I just looked on the thing, and he has a lot of wins in these lower series. So, and I think he only has like 3 more. So maybe he can be a Kyle Busch and win the rest of his debuts over here in the lower series.
Yep. But on that note, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Make sure you check out the podcast. It'll be available on Sunday afternoon. So we'll pretty much have that out for you most likely. And make sure y'all check out next week's races. All at mile and a halfs next week. We will be for the Cup Series. We will be at Kansas.
Yep.
Slipped my mind there for a second, but we are at
It's all
Kansas
good.
in the Cup Series. And then that's 9:30 Eastern. And then after that, we will be at Charlotte in
Oh
the
yeah.
Xfinity Series, 9:30 Eastern. And then we'll finish it out at Chicagoland, a track that no longer will be on the Cup circuit or on the NASCAR circuit in general. We'll see that 10:30 Eastern for the trucks.
Yep.
Thank y'all for a great race as always. Great broadcast by everyone. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Good night from the CRL Network. Thank you.
Later, guys.